Where the heck did I leave off at? Oh. I guess that one. Oh yeah, I found it. Oh wow. Holy cow.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Okay.
Number 58 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here now is Jose Rondon. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Aquino is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
There's no way.
Digging in, number 69. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Yeah, because I got to figure out what button it is.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
I don't know the buttons anymore. Oh, there it is.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And now here's the 3rd time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. A runner on first with 2 away.
Bye-bye. All right.
See you tonight.
Yeah.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 2 full. The Missions lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 69. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
They're hungry for hamburgers and fries. All right.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Yeah, I know.
The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I am rusty. I can't even remember what button it is to hit.
Now the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Sorry, guys. I'm rusty.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Dang.
Digging in to try it again. Number 69.
So I'm trying to figure out
likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
There, this button here for that.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side.
Got it.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Safe.
Well, for such a young hitter, that was a nice piece of hitting to the opposite field. Nice to see him take the ball the other way.
Yeah, I'm getting it now. Oh, wait, the center field.
Striding in once again, Louis Michaud. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Sierra moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready once again, number 69. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And I'm going to get 19 yet.
Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. And another foul ball. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Ooh. But this is going to get foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. Larry Pepper gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Stephen Cornelius records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Oh, you can follow them on Twitter, too. I didn't know that. What's the matter, Callie? We're doing a challenge, baby. We want to go to sleep.
For the victorious Rockhounds. 5
or not.
On 11 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
out a good play now. I don't understand it. There we go.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of four between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian Pelletier, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one.
I should be a pro at this.
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Center fielder.
In now, number 69. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs already home here. And he takes strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. At the plate, number 69 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
0 for 1.
Number 69.
First pitch of the at bat. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up.
Oh, yes.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled. He checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit. Digging in once again, Kareem Ranger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
He's still up, huh?
Ready for another shot now. Barry Divino. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Boy, Mike Rusty had it, too.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shootout.
I made it to second base. Oh, my God. I think so. No.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rodriguez.
Good, huh?
No hits in 2 trips to the plate
Mine's
for him in the
getting
ball
too.
game. From the stretch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. And that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
I made it to second base. I'm very happy with that.
4-0.
Well, I liked it.
So stepping in, Gilberto Lopes. He's
can
1
play
for
full
2
game.
in the ball game. Runners on first with 1 down.
Man, am I dizzy though.
Runner goes. This one's blooped out toward right center field.
Is
And
it to
that's
catch
in
the
there.
ball?
Base hit. Sierra rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that 1 run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Oh, I believe it. And nothing on JP to see if it's been canceled or not.
So coming to the plate,
Wow.
number 69.
You go down here, no one shows up.
So
then
far.
what?
Number 69.
You gonna lay down Salem?
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Sell stuff for?
You sell stuff on eBay, they take part of your money.
Oh yeah, like just Patreon.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Yeah.
So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy.
Settling in now, Gilberto Lopes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
They'll learn how to catch. That's all I got to do. I don't forget what button it is. Square.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Divino going back on it at the track, but he can't.
Yeah, he was motoring around those bases and had every
Lost
intention
another one.
of stretching this into a
Sam
triple.
laying
That is
down.
until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
Good.
Tonight's game comes to an end.
See, climbing up
5-1, the
freaking
final
walls
score.
here for a bit.
The Midland Rockhounds secured their 10th victory of the season. Brian Pelletier earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
I can't believe how realistic this stuff is. I can't imagine what the newest one's like. They're getting so more real. It's not funny.
Line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 5 runs, 7 hits.
The show.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Emilio De La Cruz, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you.
Hamburger,
you got
fries,
the mound you used to
lettuce,
pitch
tomato,
on
onion.
but he hasn't been able to get it together.
Side
Maybe
of
this
chicken
is the
nuggets.
game that turns it all around for him at his home ball.
Salad top off with.
Into the box, number 69. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
What's that?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we won't go to sleep at all.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We'll be going all day and all night. Oh my God. Oh no. God, I can't see straight now. I'm going over coffee. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I just wish I could do better at this game.
Ready with the 0-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases
God, I gotta get it better
at
this.
2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely
lost
I
don't know.
The plate.
I still don't know what button is to catch
now
the ball.
That's his 6th strikeout of the series.
Here now is Jose Rondon. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
I think it is. For some reason, I think it's square.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And there's their first hit of the game.
You told me it was a square button.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better.
At least I know what button it is to hit the ball.
That was perfect.
Digging in, number 69. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, I got bases loaded. Come on. I needed something good.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired.
And that's
so
screwed
it's
up.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4.
Dang it.
The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Stepping up now, number 69. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 0-2 once more. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front. 3-2.
Inning coming up when that ends.
Hey, it always feels
over.
good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Emilio De La Cruz earns the win, his 2nd. Stefan Cornelius closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Need some practice with this. How do you get practice on here?
The final line score for our ball game for the
on this
victorious
list I can't see.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs on 4 hits.
Well,
1 error.
Next game
they left
is
8
where?
runners on base.
Right there.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We remind you, please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
That's a challenge everybody can play.
Number 48 will be on the mound for Game 4. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really
ain't no way with no 2-day challenge.
A lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you
24
have
hours
that
is
much
good enough.
traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
So striding in, Rich Lindsay. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher.
At the plate, number 69.
Handle baseball. I don't like football.
Average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day.
I like hockey.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
From the stretch, he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. Fair ball.
Oh yeah.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will
that
be,
was hard
should
to do.
he continue to on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping into the box, Lewis
Michaud. Number 1, Lewis.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've struggled offensively.
Well, at least now you know how to get rid of the headache.
After that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kareem Granger. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Granger.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Yeah,
so
double
no
play
runs
off
here
of
on
me.
a base hit, no errors, and one
He
man
popped
left
it up.
aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go.
Wasn't my fault
San
that time. It
Antonio's
was
out in
the other
front,
player.
6-0.
Damn,
Now in the box,
Sam, you need to lay down.
Barrera.
Catchers, Johan Barrera.
Every time I make the second base.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. In there, a base hit.
Yeah.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and
what
somehow
button is it to
connected
catch the
with
ball?
it
I
anyway.
could have had that.
Now he's standing on second, and he even has to
I
smile
don't
about
pause
that
this.
one.
I need to... my directions. Don't matter, no one's watching anyhow, huh? I can't believe I'm doing okay. Well, I should be used to it.
You've worked overnight shift before.
Yeah.
But it's been like 8 years.
And what's this called? What's this game called again?
Something 2017. Where's the box?
It fell on the other side of the stand. I was trying to figure out what the game is.
NBA 17.
Oh, NB. M.
N.
B.
A.
A.
17.
I did it wrong. Right. N. B. A. NBA The Show Baseball 17. What's the matter, Salem? You get laid down, girl. Come lay down. There you go. Come on. NBA Road 18. I don't want to know how you catch the freaking baseball. God, she won't lay down. She's shivering. She don't know what she wants, huh?
Snuggle baby. Honey, to snuggle mommy, huh?
Oh, Kelly taught her that one. Oh, that's what she come over me for.
This is what she wanted, snuggle.
Uh-huh, that's why she was trying to get my attention. I'm sorry, Salem. She wanted Daddy to hold her. That's what she was getting my attention for.
Yeah, you ready to play, huh? Go find your Callie. Oh, Callie girl.
Callie taught her a lot.
I think Callie went to bed. Nope, she's in the kitchen eating. Callie. Callie, baby wants you. Look, over there, baby. There's your Callie. There's your Callie. Go get her. Go get your Callie. See, look, I told her to go get her Callie. She went right to Callie.
She taught her a good bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, she wanted Daddy love too. She figured I didn't get it from him, I'll get it from Mom, huh?
Yep. For some reason, she just likes to lay in your arms like a baby person.
Mm-hmm. How do you catch the freaking ball? This is being a pitcher. This is right where I left off before, too. At least if I watch this, I can see, you know, what I can do. this out.
Stepping in, number 69. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner.
And a foul.
But foul. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Now at the plate, Craig Medrano.
Number 4. Designated hitter, Craig Medrano.
I don't know which button it is.
Lofted in the air out. Center fielder giving chase, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Missions lead it 8-1. Striding in, Roger McCarthy. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
McCarthy.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Davino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 9-3.
These girls are playing your hearts out.
Ready now, number 69. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle.
Out.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That was a perfect hit, too.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris
Leading off
Vasquez.
for San Antonio, center fielder, Chris Vasquez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out. center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it.
I didn't realize you were in control of the whole center field.
To start the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double.
I can't believe she's still playing that paper bag.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. San Antonio wrapped out
anything new to play with for a little bit, and boom, right back at it again with something different. Bags,
win of the year. Number 48 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
That's how
so
Brady
that'll
was
just
too.
about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Now I know how to do this. And this whole time like I've been doing better. Unreal.
And our final line score first for the victorious Missions. 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 22 runners on base. For the Rockhounds, 3 runs, 14 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Next game, come on. What's going on? Damn, I need my binoculars. It's not letting me play.
Well, it says next game. Oh, it ain't highlighted. You gotta go back to the clubhouse.
There's clubhouse there. We'll find out why.
Good God.
These two could kill me tonight. Any other night, they're sleeping. We're definitely one big happy family here.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach.
Welcome into this presentation of
those girls are going to crash before us.
Texas League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series
between
the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers.
Yep.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Hey, it's retirement days now, you know? Why did everything fall when I get up? Why?
It says it wants to
piss me off. Yeah. I know, Cal. Sell it. Why? Get a job.
Number 48 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, what I love about this guy, we always hear, this guy's tough. Put him in a tough situation. Well, his numbers tell us when you put him in a tough situation, runners in scoring position, the batting average against goes down. So I want to see, how's he get out of it? What does he go to? What's his out pitch? All those things that get hitters to get out of jams. And that's what I love about him. So I'm looking forward to watching him throw today.
Now a flare out toward right center. Valenzuela ranging into the outfield. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Digging in now, number 69. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gutierrez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0.
2-0. Feeling it yet?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sergio Gonzalez. 1 out, nobody on.
Gonzalez.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
He's around 2nd now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Gonzalez takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded 3rd, but he made it. Somebody Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
I gave him a home run. I still don't know what button it is to catch. It came right at me. Bounced over my head. I probably wouldn't have caught it. But they got a home run.
Ready for another chance? Edgar Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Edgar Perez.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Divino looks up. Out of here.
It's a home run.
Shot, and they add another.
It's not doing what it did before.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Man, I'm getting mad. I might have to start it over.
That's where you've been playing for almost 4 hours, honey.
4 hours, wow. That's the most I've ever played in a long while.
Including an hour and some before we started the challenge.
Wow. Are they still up, I wonder?
I don't know. I heard nothing.
You probably passed out.
I ain't heard from him. I'm not canceling my video out to find out.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Killing me tonight. Tally's one's usually zonked out. Look at that home run they got. There's no way anybody can catch that.
Ready for another shot now. Sandy Zinn. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A runner on first with 2 away.
This ain't doing what it did before.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
I would X and nothing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Travelers lead it 4-0.
4-0. Pause. I need to eat. See what kind of troopers these kids are, huh? I'm telling you, they're probably out. It was about the right time I used to eat up when I did security at night. And I think Tracy's driving, huh?
Yeah, she's driving now.
13 hours. That's like going to Florida.
So Dan can sleep. No, you won't need him to get out. No. No.
They must got a good running car.
There's that new one they got. For his birthday.
Breaking it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're closer to Texas than we are, that's for sure.
But they gotta go through Oklahoma.
The whole state of it. Wow.
There's 2 houses on the property. This is one of them. So I think we're going to be able to get all this stuff out. And this floor today,
And of course, their gas is probably a hell lot cheaper than ours.
You're gonna eat it. I'm telling you. You're just fucking with yourself. Goodbye.
She's that dead tired. She don't know what the heck she wants.
What? You're gonna eat it.
Salem.
Oh, you're gonna lick it just to make me look like an asshole, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good, huh? I think we were hungry, too.
Yeah. Wayne? Here. You gonna eat it?
This building. This one. And this is a newer building, but this is the house of it. But we're going to do this house today because the other one, well, we're going to...
It's sad they got warmer weather than we do, too.
How do you figure that? That poison right there, that poison...
What in the hell happened to Pennsylvania?
I'm moving my truck right up where those trash cans are. That's all in that tree. Don't rub up against there. You're going to be crying the blues.
Stop. Now you're getting annoying.
So, how come this guy has such a good spot? Because it's nice here. It's awesome.
We got shitty weather, shitty gas prices, shitty everything, and everybody else is nice.
He's right. He's right. He's right. Just don't touch any of this. Maybe we'll just... How did you touch it? It's all...
They're touching poison ivy.
I mean, we've been here 100 times, never got it, so... You just pull up. I'm just going to pull around to the other side. So what do you have to do here? Everything inside. So this is easy, this house.
What?
The other one's brutal.
You won't eat it.
I don't know, they try and sell it, I guess.
When you're drunk, because they're fucking tired.
It's a joke to us, but they're serious about it.
He'd be on tired.
This is nice, this house. Where's that door go? It's just outside, I guess.
What? Pain in the butt.
There's a basement.
Salem, chill out.
Yeah, they built beds over there.
What?
Where, Halaga? In the window.
Here.
Oh. They built beds over there because they're fixing it up even. You could run these tables and chairs decide, take all the
Better
shit
not
like
drop it
that.
on the blanket, that'll beat your ass.
Just to get it off your
Here,
hands.
here.
Like these chairs, everything.
No, Callie's gonna get it. You better go get it. Good. Callie's gonna get it.
Cool shit down here. That's cool. Like that crate's cool. Yeah, that crate's cool. They'll get into that.
Baby, you don't even want it.
She's just being a pain in the butt.
Yep. And that other thing.
She licks it, then she stops. She licks it, then she stops.
She's that tired.
But like this is a saw.
See, you didn't want it. You just fucking with me. No. Don't come back up here for more.
Isn't that weird? It's really not that dirty. Not this house. The other house is foul. This saw though, it's pretty sick. Well, that's cool. That's a whatchamacallit. That's a jigsaw.
Go play. You hear me? No.
Take that. Keep that.
Go play.
Saw. For real. How long do you have to as long as I want, because I can't just see what the guy was making. I can't be I can't be rushed on this job.
Good eating, honey?
Mm-hmm. For this late at night? Yeah.
That's what he was doing. That's cool. Look at that. He did make that. I'll bet you fucking whatchamacallit did that. Pat, put this back. That's a school desk. Captain Scratch, I think.
What?
This guy was making stuff with the foot. People were making more messes than that. There's a lot of things.
Bulls coming in handy for something, huh? Someone popped on.
Trying to check it.
Good coffee.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 69 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that
aspect. They don't give you much of a chance,
that
do
was
they?
Pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Working on his fastball.
Riding in once again, number 69. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue.
That
it's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Almost
4-1 finish in this evening's game. Number 48 wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mike Tanaka records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Oh, man. Oh, there's Salem.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers. 4 runs on 8 hits.
Finally laid down.
They left 8 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ray Fuentes, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
At the plate, Carlton Oswaldo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Oswaldo.
hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Oh, no.
I missed it.
Leeper rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
He's going to be in trouble. It should have been out. What the hell was that? He should have been out.
So stepping in, Ronald Gutierrez.
The left fielder number 24, Ronald Gutierrez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
4-0 game.
Well, for such a young hitter, that was a nice piece of hitting to the opposite field. Nice to see him take the ball the other way.
Yeah, it looks like I could play this till I get the hang of it.
Digging in to try it again, Bernardo Ramirez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner scores from second. Now both runners are across. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
This is an easy decision for him to drive to third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now at the plate, number 69.
Now she's being
he
bad.
starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung
I got a
miss,
freaking strike.
Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping into the box, number 69.
Number 69.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out.
I didn't even see that.
0-1, here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Dang.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, number 69. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Where'd he go?
And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win.
I tried to stop him. He kept going.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
You deserve to lose, idiots.
Earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Number 58 only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. For the Rockhounds, 2 runs on 8 hits.
I did that before.
3 errors. They left 10 men on base.
No,
time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes.
Long time ago, I worked with my friend Ray, went down to the hospital. He said, "You wanted to clean a house? Help me clean a house out." I said, "Sure." Tried it out with him. Hated it.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Paid under the table, so I helped him clean the house out.
Rod Watson, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Settling in now, Bernardo Ramirez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Back out in the field again. Jeez. I suck at it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lockwood sprinting after it. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head.
It's a homer.
And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
That was almost a home run. He caught it, didn't he? Taking a little break. Well, it's probably a good thing you can switch games up, that way you're not constantly on YouTube. Break it up a little bit, you know.
Never run out of tissues, huh? Got 2 bucks. off
Oh my goodness.
Always brings me tissues.
Up in supply of tissues.
Yeah, she's been slacking. She usually brings craft paper too, but
this helps. This
and paper towels.
This helps hear the game better, but it picks up everything you say.
Yeah. Or don't say nothing bad. Except for earlier.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh well, that's not the first time.
Hey, at least we weren't doing what we did the last time.
Yeah, and then get demonetized for it anyhow. Well, we're not up there like the big leaguers are.
One day.
It takes time. We didn't really have that much on this evening for Omar, Daily Woo, Ken on the Camera. That's it. 3, huh? Oh wait, the Fan was on too.
When Chris and Holly?
Chris and Holly. Yeah, we had 5 today. Wow. That's better than yesterday. $3:30. Time to go to work.
No. Time for Krista to get up and make coffee and pack lunch. Mikey still got to sleep for an additional half hour.
I don't miss it at all.
Now you don't gotta worry about it at all, honey.
It's kind of funny they said before they were willing to give my vacation time, now all of a sudden, no.
Now you got to go to this person.
And you gotta be at work to get it. And before they told me, yeah, you can get it. You just gotta change your status to paid. They know something, huh?
Yeah.
That's why we said, well, let's kiss them 3 weeks goodbye.
Well, they better give you a substantial fucking amount.
Oh, no, right? And somehow the bills are starting to be paid, too. By them.
Yet not fucking giving us our gas.
Standing in, Davis Trejo. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping up to the plate, number 69. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds it 0-2. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Now another 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Damn foul balls.
Ready on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. This is line to left.
Yes.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
At least I hit it.
So striding forward now, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Here's another 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Digging in once again, number 69. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he takes strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Ready once again, Kareem Granger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. And a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Arkansas leads this thing 2-1.
2-1.
Digging in and looking for more, Bernardo Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to
Why
cheer
don't they ever
about,
let me
and they
finish
definitely
it?
did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Rod Watson with his 4th win this season. Brian Pelletier is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Mike Tanaka closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run on 10 hits.
Let's see what they want.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen.
What do I do?
We like your potential as a center fielder, and the fact that the club does have need at that position at the major league level. What would you think about going forward in the role? My heart is kind of set on being second baseman. Would this be permanent? Whatever I can do to help add something with a championship.
Last one. I don't want to be
The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
What? Not always the second one, I guess, right?
Well, aim to bring you along as a center fielder, then it doesn't have to affect your training focus. You can still work to be home. This attributes that will get you where you really want to be down the line. I could use some coaching on that regard.
Got it. That one I'm on, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. That's all. I don't understand what all this is quite yet. Well, I'm going right down the calendar.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 69, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Raul Saldana, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Gee, I moved.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Oh, go on.
So striding forward now, number 69. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Strike 1, damn it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Woohoo!
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
That was almost like a punt.
Stepping into the box, Louis Michaud. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
I made the second and third.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hodge has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second.
Good.
The Rockhounds are out in front.
Couple of guys left on base.
1-0.
No errors. That's pretty good.
Stepping up now, Dane Wang. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Wang.
Two out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through. A base hit. Hodge is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Because it didn't do what it was supposed to.
Striding in once again, number 69. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Wasn't ready.
1 out, nobody on. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
I'm getting some points now, I think. Awesome. Someone's going into this meeting. Wow.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Louis Michaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gore makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1.
1-1 tied.
Digging in and looking for more, number 69. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1.
Still tied, though.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Veras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Not so much for doing good. He caught it, though.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Number 59 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
It's a little warm in here now. I think I need to reset this game. What's sitting on now? It's one thing after another. Jeez. It's fine, honey.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
The gold thing.
For the Rockhounds, 1 run,
whole game.
5 hits, 2 errors. They
I don't like long games. I don't like this short crap.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Yeah, there's something wrong here. This little stuff in here. It's probably the coffee all kicking on us. Yeah. It's trying to make us tired. Yeah. Okay, I can't. That's why I can't wait to get a big TV so I can see what I'm doing. Well, all I see is squares and nothing in the middle. All I want to do is restart this whole thing. How about if I just get out of it? My battery's doing well. Close app. No. I want to start all over, yeah.
You'd have to go back in and start all over on the game.
That's fine.
But that was what you clicked on was taking you out.
Yeah, all I want to do is do this over because something's not right. Oh, there we are. Okay, I want to know how you do a long freaking game.
So that means you're going to close out, right?
I did. I got out of that game. I want to start a whole new season with longer periods. Or innings. Play now.
That's online.
Oh.
That's now live and retro mode and online related. There's balance, create, customize, and complete online. There's challenge and elite exam. Well, that's franchise online, franchise season. Mini mode is down below that. So hit the arrow that way. Game room, that's online, leaderboard, roster update, vault.
Huh.
So how do you get?
That's what we haven't figured.
Down there where it says main menu. CJ down underneath that one.
I'm not figuring out how to play a phone game. What's this?
Load to show. Continue from the show is load from cloud. Load from show is 16 clouds and cancel.
Cancel. See. Update the application to use network features. It needs updated.
Yeah.
Okay, update now then.
Then you can't play the game until it's done.